All right, hi Sagittarius. This will be your monthly video for August. All right, so let's see what's going on. First, we're going to take a look. I'm just going to put a general spread down. It's mostly love, but I mean, if anything else comes out, I'll mention that as well. Right after that, then I look at totally single Sagittarius, see if there's anything coming in for the month. Just a brief spread for that, and then briefly after that, I also look at career, see if there's any opportunities coming up for this month also. So all in a little video. So let's get started. See what's going on for Sagittarius in August. All right. The Sagittarius friends, what's going on for them in August? What are the general messages, please, for Sagittarius in August, please? August for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? Sagittarius, please. August 2020. Okay, there it is. Maybe. No. Almost. Your card fell out, Sagittarius. That's crazy. All right, let's see. So we'll stop there. Okay, woo. Capricorn straight up front. Doesn't have to be, though. Could be an ex. I don't know. We'll see. Or a job. Oh, ding. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's up going on here. All right. Oof. Got some secrets, got some conflict, got some craziness, and then we got like some sort of Knight of Cups running in. So let's see what's going on with that. All right. So 8 of Swords with the Devil card, super bondage, not the fun kind. Like this is like, yeah. So it's either like somebody's like obsessed, or it could, if it's a Capricorn, it's just saying there's a Capricorn involved in this scenario, and it's just more confirmation for you. If it's not a Capricorn, this is it can be a little bit of obsession. It can, somebody can feel a little trapped in something. Maybe you feel trapped in like if it's an ex or something like that. You just kind of feel like, God, am I ever gonna like be happy with this person? I just feel kind of trapped, or we have too much conflict, or they're half in, they're half out. So it's like that kind of energy going through your head, I feel. Page of Swords is here. That's my forever like over texter card, over communicator kind of person. So that could be you, could be them, who knows. It's also a spy card. So, we've got maybe somebody like kind of like checking on you, or not in a creepy way, like in a, oh, what are they doing on social media kind of way. Or this could be you, especially if like it's somebody who's married and you're single or something like that. You could be like kind of checking out like, oh, are they with their family this weekend, or something along those lines. Now the Four of Cups is here. This is a card of sort of like half in, half out. Something else is on their mind. So this could be you, this could be your person, but it's not a very participatory card. So it's a card of like apathy. Like nobody's really super, well, not nobody, but like somebody is not really. Somebody's breadcrumbing here is what I see, because I always love that term, and I try not to go to that every time I see the Six of Pentacles now. Yeah, because I got that from Secret Tarot. I watch her quite a bit. She's very good, and she had mentioned that one time, and I do see that. I see this as that card sometimes. It should be a card of like everything's equal, everything's working on the balance of things, but with these two together and the other cards I'm seeing, this looks like somebody sort of a little ghosty, a little breadcrumby, kind of thing. I'm not really digging this. Now you have the moon, so it could be you. That's possible, because the moon can be secrets. Okay. However, if it is not you, all right, it could be a Pisces that's on your mind. That too. And sometimes the moon can be a card of melancholy, a little bit of like a card of depression and things like that. Again, we have something good coming up at the bottom of the deck, but like this here, I don't see how it's getting there, really. Well, I do. I see how it will get here, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, not the best energy. In outward environment is this single female. So this looks a little bit like a cross-watcher reading to me, honestly, Sagittarius. It looks a little bit more like a cross-watcher's reading, like a single female possibly who's looking at like cross-watching for a Sagittarius male who's maybe possibly married, or there's been this kind of off-on relationship or something like that. But this is your reading, so we'll keep it here. So this is a single female, all right. So this is like somebody who is pretty independent, self-assured, lives pretty good, not doesn't have like a ton of things on her plate, at this time. So if you're not familiar with who this person is, then this might be vice versa. So like if you're a single female, this might be you and this might be your person. All right. So you can figure out which one's which. All right. The outcome card, Five of Wands, conflict, arguing, too many cooks in the kitchen, a lot of different keywords for this, but none of them are fun, really. I mean, and somewhat, I mean, because it can be competition, but which can be fun, I guess, for some, if it's like a sport or something like that. But chances are this isn't about sports. So I'm going to go with conflict on this. I think it's a lot of confusion, and your person's going this way, you're going that way. And then as soon as you start to go then their way, then they start to go the other way, and it's just like, nothing's coming, out right here. Now, real quick, because I'm going to talk about the love things in a minute and what needs to happen for this to come in, and the wish fulfillment card, which is not far behind. But other things this could be, this could be family is situation here. Absolutely. This could be somebody could have gone to jail, and maybe you have to bail them out, that could be too. And you're like, oh my God, not again. Or, it's like always having to come to their rescue, because this literally can, be locked up. So there's that too. If it's not anything, that severe, because it can be bad. For some of you, it could be that, because this can be bad news, and some secrets about it, and then maybe you having to bail somebody out. So there is that, but let's hope it's not that. So the other thing it could be is like work related stuff. It could just feel like you just feel trapped by this job. You just feel like a number. Not even no recognition whatsoever. They give you like a little bit of money, and it's like, oh, so you kind of stay with it because of the money. There could be like a little bit even of a bonus or a raise, or this could be stimulus check stuff. Who knows? Because it sometimes can be a little bit of extra money being given to somebody. But your field is competitive. There's squabbling at work. There's like people like fighting for things or stabbing each other in the back. So it could be something like that too. So there's that. All right. But let's look at and if that's the case, it just looks like, unfortunately, that's what it's about. All right. But like, you're going to get a little bit more money for putting up with the bullshit. So that's what I see if that's the situation. If it's a jail situation by chance for somebody out there, I think somebody's going to bail somebody out. But there could be some arguments and fighting about that, and some apologies given, and all that kind of deal going on. All right, so if it's love, the one thing I see is, because this spread is like I said, very, I don't see how it would get to this very good, outcome of 9 of Cups around September. So, but I'm starting to see why it could, is this, the Queen of Swords. So this is about, because this is a card of somebody who does not speak their mind. They don't speak up for themselves. They don't really say what's on their mind because they're afraid. And this one is just the opposite. All right. So, but this is in like a what if kind of section of the reading. So I feel like if you had like this frank conversation, if you kind of lay it on the line, not in a super ultimatum kind of way, just in a very deeply honest, coming from a place of power within you kind of conversation, then I think that's kind of what could bring things more around, but this is somebody who's not doing that. And so since you're not speaking up for yourself and you're not fending for yourself, you end up in this sort of unhealthy relationship. So, and this is a what if card of what if you just had this empowerment within yourself, that you just spoke from truth and power. So I think that would help tremendously, because you do have a Knight of Cups coming in. So this could be a new person. That's possible, that's very possible. Or it could just be like somebody's coming in and messaging you. They're apologizing. They want to work on things. This could just be an offer that is coming in, romantic. Maybe things just take a turn. Maybe it was just a crappy kind of, maybe you guys were just in one of those ruts, and maybe now it's taking a turn. So that could be too. With the Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, that is messages coming in, and they're romantic messages, okay, or offers. All right. So Six of Swords is here. So this could be travel. This could be moving. It doesn't have to be. I don't see a bunch of movement cards around here. So, I mean, maybe some of you guys are moving, but it's not real apparent in this spread. So I'm going to take it more as the metaphorical, like moving away from things that were troubling and were conflicting and all of those things to smoother waters. I feel like this is almost maybe somebody new coming in, because this situation doesn't feel like it's developed that quick that it would be this nicer energy here. All right. This, you do have the wish fulfillment card here, 9 of Cups. So that's a very good card. September, some of you could be receiving a very solid offer. Something from someone who, this is like going somewhere. All right. This actually has legs. All right. Now, if it's work related, this could be a very solid offer coming to you by September. Okay, so because maybe this is, you know, if it's work related, this is about you going after your wish and start applying for the things you want to, you know, start sending out your resume, or start your talking to business people about starting up your business, you know, whatever that may be, because September, it could be like a very good, you know, offer. So, I mean, these are very good cards coming, but they're like this, you know, and I feel like this will happen once you make solid decisions to move away from oh, there it is, to move away from what is not serving you anymore, and to be deeply honest. You have that truthful conversation with yourself first, and then with whoever needs to be addressed, kind of thing, and be welcome to their feedback as well, because, you know, that's how conflicts get resolved. You know, so I mean, we always complain about like our governments and things like that too, right? You know, like, oh, you know, if they just do this, or if they just, you know, look at these things logically, well, we can take that into the smaller, you know, look at our own relationships in that way, and it's like, well, sometimes, yeah, that's what we need to do too, is, you know, we need to be not so one-sided, and you know, not saying you are, because you're Sagittarius, you're pretty out, you know, but sometimes other people need to see your example, and then they'll follow. All right, so it looks like an interesting month, and I like the things coming up. I think that's good. All right. So, all right, so let's look at totally single. Oh, wow. So as I did that, the Hierophant flipped out and the Two of Cups. Some of you could be headed towards like something. Now, again, if this is job related, this could be something very solid. Or if this is love, this could be something coming in for you guys with that 9 of Cups and stuff that could be leading to marriage or something. So very nice. Wow. All right. I just saw Leo peeking out there as well. Okay, and there he is again. There's Leo again. Okay, so let's take a look at totally singles. All right, totally single Sagittarius is in August. What's going on with them, please? Totally single Sagittarius is in August. Totally single Sagittarius is in August, please. Totally single Sagittarius is. Totally single Sagittarius is. Okay. Yeah. Right on. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Something hidden. Ooh. Okay. So it's kind of tying up. Yeah. Kind of tying into the reading that I just did a little bit for some of you. There's a couple different storylines here. All right. So some of you, yeah, something wasn't working for you, and it's like you're gonna put an end to that, because if it could drag on forever, you might end up in the cold with this person if they're breadcrumbing you now, or things aren't even, you know, it's like you call them and they return your call like, you know, 6 days later, and they don't even actually return your call. They just text you and say, oh, sorry, what's up, you know, or something like that. You know, or they're not putting effort or attention into this, then it's saying don't continue with this, because you're going to be left out in the cold. All right. And this could end up going on for a very long time. All right, so careful with that one. Instead, it's saying no. All right, you're the Queen of Wands. All right, which you are, fire energy queen. Okay, so the psychic one, you know, she's a Sagittarius. We all know it. All right, so it's like, you know, it's like, okay, maybe it's Aries and maybe it's Leo. I mean, it is, you know, but it's like that's pretty Sagittarius with the little black cat and you know, the artistic flavor of this card, right, of this queen. So, and it's saying, you know, you need to be the Queen of Wands right now. The Queen of Wands is attracting. You know, she doesn't chase. You know, she doesn't text 50 million times. You know, they text her. You know, and this is a card of like emotionally detaching from whatever this is, whatever this situation is, emotionally detaching from that and moving forward. And you have the 10 of Cups next, and you have the 9 of Cups here as well at the bottom of the deck. Saying like you will be emotionally on your way to a better relationship soon. I would imagine like a lot of you could be in a relationship very soon. I mean, within the, yeah, and look, there again, same cards that I had in the general reading just now. The Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups. They're just a little different order, but still same. Yeah, wow. Awesome. Oh my god. Sometimes I just really, really love tarot. It's like, because these cards, okay, these cards were at the bottom of the deck in your first reading spread that I just did. These and these. But these were not there, all right? But these fell out as I was shuffling for you guys, all right? And now they're tucked nice and neat behind all these other cards. So there is something better for you out there than whatever that situation is. Sure, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to leave that person that caused you so much conflict and so much this and that, and you've emotionally invested a lot into and all that. But they're saying there is something that is much more fulfilling for you. It doesn't mean it's going to happen like that, or that this person's just going to walk through your life the second you drop this one. I mean, this one needs to be dropped, all right? And this needs to be, you need to emotionally detach from that person and have the courage to go find what's missing, you know, and go find your 2 of Cups here. And look, I mean, there's opportunity here. September, very, very good opportunity that something could be coming in very strong for you guys. So, but if that's the case, September is right around the corner. And you can't wait till August 31st, you know, to then drop this person and then expect, you know, oh, then my person's coming in. You know, it's like you gotta, if you're in this kind of crap relationship, it should be dropped. All right, that's what it's saying. It's a general reading, okay, but with that, it's pretty clear, you know, because there's nothing good coming from this. It's not equal give and take. It's been dragging on way too long. You're going to be left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. It's hard. I get it, you know, because yeah, but they're always on the fence. They just never make up their mind, and they're cocky, you know, and they're defensive. Yeah, everything, you know. So it's just like nothing good is there. You need to heal from this. Definitely. That's you, Sagittarius. You need to heal from this situation and start working on your own things, you know, like your own energies and things, you know, to get to here. I feel like there's an opportunity coming in like really good for you guys. So, all right. Let's see. Let's take a look at work and career, see what's coming in. Work and career. All right. So, any work and career opportunities coming in for Sagittarius in August, please? August. Any work and career opportunities coming in for August for Sagittarius, please? August. Sagittarius, if you're enjoying this video at all, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it would super help my channel. I'd really appreciate it. I also do daily love readings live here on YouTube just about every night. I do them about like 4 or 5 nights a week, so check those out. And I'd appreciate it. Yes, thank you. All right, so let's see what kind of opportunities could be coming in for you guys regards to career. Okay, so some of you could be getting a little bit of a raise or a bonus or some little extra money, something like that coming in, so that's good. It could represent the like stimulus things too. I have been seeing the 6 of Pentacles a lot lately in people's spreads. Okay, so let's see. All right, so show me what is going on, please, for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius regarding their career opportunities in August, please. Resources, things like that. All right, thank you. Okay. Well, I pulled 2 cards, so I'll go ahead and keep it at that. All right. No, I'm comfortable with that. Well, I'm going to do this real quick, and let's see what we get. Okay, no, your card came out. All right, we'll keep it. Okay. So I usually just pull 1 card here, but 2 kind of came out, so we'll go with it. I think that's kind of for both, though. Okay. Yeah, all right, good. All right, so currently you have the 5 of Wands. That's like fighting with somebody, confused, or something like, or you feel something's too competitive. Some of you could actually be fighting with like a mother. All right, that's possible. You know, with the Empress here, or to be a mother. You know, maybe, you know, you're pregnant and you're fighting for your rights to have some time off, or, you know, who knows, whatever the situation is. But the Five of Wands just indicates the current energy right now that you're in is sort of like, it's a card of like confusion or competition, too competitive a field. Maybe coworkers are too competitive with you. It's just a lot of like conflict that's going on right now is what I see. Obstacles, conflict. So the Empress could be like somebody that could help you, all right? Because the Empress is a card of things coming into fruition, abundance, things like that. It's also, it is a card for mothers. So, I mean, this could be your mother. Or this could just be like putting yourself in, like, you're not this. You're not this squabbly, you know, person who should be clubbing it out for their spot in the world. You're the Empress, you know, so maybe this is just a reminder, you know, that you don't have to, you know, sink to this energy, or not that it's sink to it necessarily, because sometimes like help, you know, a little competition and a little fighting for something is good, but it's more saying then have the attitude though that you're a little, you know, you're above that a little bit, you know, you're the Empress kind of thing. But for most of you, I think it could be like a particular like family member or somebody with some wise counsel for you. Let's see. Oh, you got victory cards ahead. All right, so let me clarify a little bit of this. I'm going to go around this one more time because you got like some people cards, and this card doesn't make any sense to me in this position. So let me take a look here. All right, Two of Swords just fell out, so there's something about like things that you're not seeing yet. It's like you do see it, but you don't want to see it. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. All right, like you know it, and you just don't want to know it. All right, so let me see. One more time around this spread for Sagittarius this phase in August regarding their career opportunities. Okay. Okay. Okay, all right. So, yeah, for some of you, you may be like, what you don't want to see is that, you know, some people may be cut soon. You know, there might be some contracts not renewed. Your field is maybe getting too competitive, and they might have to make some cuts because they don't really need so many people anymore. You know, so there is something to that. So, little heads up on that. You're fine though, because what I see this leaning towards is you working within a small group of something that is much more suited for you, and some of you even like kind of also starting, because I saw the Eight of Pentacles earlier, starting kind of your own thing, like reviving something that you used to do, but we'll get there. So as far as like in the area of like where other resources could come from, so there could be a Pisces that could be of help to you, but this is also usually like more about like depression, counseling, people with anxiety and hidden issues and things like that. So I don't really see how that would be like a benefit. So the only thing I can say is that there might be another way to pull in income from things around that. So for instance, like if you're like a tarot reader, for instance, and you help people with like secrets and anxiety, or like you're like some kind of you know, a little, maybe like a Reiki, you know, person, you know, something like that. All right, that could be other resources of money that you could be pulling in. All right, so or dealing with people with addictions or depression or something like that might be, you know, of course you need, you know, for something like that you would probably need much higher like certificates and things, but there's something about that energy. All right, that's the only way that I can read that I can see that as being like a benefit. Okay. As far as opportunities coming in towards you, so you have the King of Cups and you have the Page of Wands. So this is somebody that is around you bringing you a message. So and they're bringing it with sincerity is what I feel. So this could be a person that you love, being the King of Cups, or it could just be somebody, it could be just like a really gregarious boss, or, you know, somebody that like that just, he cares about you, or, you know, something like that, and he's giving you like a message about something. So there is some kind of opportunity coming in here from the King of Cups. So this is, like I say, either somebody like who loves you, so it could be a father, it could be like your person, you know, if you're in a relationship, you know, it could be somebody like that, or again, it could be a boss. And they love you, not like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you, not that way, but they just love you, you know, and they're giving you like some kind of advice or some kind of opportunity. All right, with the Page of Wands, it's some kind of message coming towards you, and it's going to benefit you. So the way it's going to benefit you is represented here by the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So it will benefit you that you may need to study a little bit more about this, all right? Or you may need to learn just a little bit more, but it's whatever it is, it could benefit you big time, all right? Because it's Nine of Pentacles. It's like it could set you up. Like you could be self-assured and on your own and just be very good eventually. You know, the Nine of Pentacles supports herself. You know, she's very independent. She has enough money, all those things. So that's pretty nice. And then you have this Sagittarius energy overlooking your spread, which is the angel, the guardian angel, but also clarified with the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles oftentimes indicates like somebody commissioning you for your work, or it can indicate like working together with a couple different people, collaborating maybe, you know, with a couple different people, things like that. There's something like build your confidence and think big and just keep moving forward towards it. All right, that's what I see, because it's something here in your current energy just kind of isn't working. You know, there's somebody here who's making cuts or just very like cold to deal with. All right, and there's too much just kind of chaos or confusion going around it. Some of you, maybe you're a mother and you want just more time, you know, for your kids. That could be too. And you don't want to be coming back, you know, with all this stress and confusion and chaos and competition and backstabbing and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And maybe it takes you getting a little, you know, this, the other way to look at this too is maybe it kind of takes a little bit of you getting in your head and getting depressed, you know, about this to wake your ass up too. So that could be what that is. All right, to realize that, you know, you are the eyes of the world, that to realize you are the empress here. And then it just kind of seems like things are starting to fall into place at some point. Like after this looks like a nightmare, quite frankly. But then it's like, you know, you're receiving these messages, maybe a client, maybe an investor, maybe just somebody who loves you is giving you some really good advice, you know, that too. And you just take it, you run with it. You got to study a little bit about something about it, but it's like it's totally going to pay off. You're collaborating, you're networking, you're doing things. So this is very good. You have just be very visionary in what you see, and also expect good things to work out. Build your confidence. You could get a little praise or accolades for some of these things. The Chariot card is about moving forward. Just plow through this stuff. Use your intuition. Some of you are highly intuitive. You are Sagittariuses. Okay, some of the most intuitive people I know. Yeah, some of you it's about reviving something that you used to do. All right, so and sometimes maybe working like to help people get into balance. All right, with the Nine of Wands, because that can be a little bit of yeah, there you go. Having some, you know, a little bit of weariness, issues, things like that. And then we have the balance card here. This could be very good for you. All right, Ten of Pentacles. So healing, counseling, bringing balance to people who are like mentally, like, you know, depressed or something like that. I see here. Reviving something that you used to do. So you've got a lot of things coming in, and I saw earlier the Eight of Pentacles before I shuffled those cards to clarify, which is also a card of working independently many times. So there's probably something you guys could be doing that is much more aligned with you and more in the long run financially secure for you too. So there's that. All right. Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm getting ready to put the next spread. We'll just keep going, Sagittarius, all day long. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. And again, if you enjoyed your reading, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you if you join the lives tonight or whenever. Well, I don't do it on the weekend, so I'll see you Monday. All right. Take it easy. Bye.